We get a look at the sun shining in the buildings of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Our broadcast location today. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Michael Jordan. Gobert is out there with Jokic. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Oladipo in at the point. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. At the forward slots, it's Bogdanovic and Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. The pass to Jokic. Back to Gobert. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, this guy's so big and athletic and getting very good at establishing himself on the interior.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Oladipo. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And you look at the 2018 All-Star season for Oladipo, Doris. What was the development in his game that you saw that took him to the next level?
I think probably the part that made him almost unguardable is his willingness to shoot threes off the dribble. That deep threat, that willingness to space the floor and use the dribble drive to enhance that is probably what put him over the edge.
Jokic, the shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Conley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Out to Wade. Back to Jordan. Down low. Jokic passes to Oladipo. Yep, that one goes. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Now here is Conley. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. High post, Gobert. Kicks to Bogdanovic. Not going to go that time. Good D by Jordan. It's stolen by Gobert. Oladipo against Conley. Passes to Gobert. Dishes to Mitchell. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. It's an 8-point differential. Oladipo outside. Trying to get open is Hollins. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Green, he's checked in for Gobert. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mitchell.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Kept alive. And Davis puts it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody.
Oh.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
The free throw drops for Hollins. Utah trails by 11. Here's Exum. Left side, Davis. 1:25 left in the first quarter. And it's Green missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Manning.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Hollins inside. Davis is there. 4 on the shot clock. Oladipo, the pass to Manning. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Utah. It's a 13-point game. High post, Davis. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doesn't go for him. Here's Manning. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the layup is good.
There's very little the defense can do to stop that. Dante Exum improving at hitting tough contested shots.
And Oladipo kicks to Curry. Durant for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Exum, and that one good.
Well, terrific read from Dante Exum. This guy sees the lane and attacks it with ferocity.
On its way from Curry for 2, and so it's the visiting team in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. They've got Curry. He's out there with Jordan. Durant is out there with Ryan Hollins. And it's Manning in at power forward. And everyone loves to talk about Curry's offense, but he does enough to hold his own on the defensive end as well.
Listen, Kevin, we know that opposing teams target Steph Curry on the defensive end. What you love about Curry is his quick hands allow him to come up with steals. His competitive nature makes him bulldogish enough that he's going to stick with a player and try to bother their shot. That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Jeff Green. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in for Dante Exum. Outside Conley. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Durant.
It's absolutely incredible to me the amount of work Steph Curry has to put in order to get open shots. The reason every defender is using every trick at his disposal to slow him up. And you have to, guys, right? Because if he gets an inch of room, it's over.
Hollins kicks to Jordan. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Endorse with the physicality of defense on Curry. He doesn't get a lot of free throws out of it.
Well, you think about Steph Curry's willingness to attack a closeout, right? Teams want to get him off the three-point line. So he has got to be willing to attack the cup, and he's more than capable of getting there.
Conley against Curry. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Count it. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jokic has checked in for Ryan Hollins. Utah trails by 14. Outside Conley. Shoots over Curry. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Wade with it. Conley picks him up. Wade passes to Jokic. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Got a piece of it. Mitchell's shot is good.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on the defender is not pretty.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Curry. Wade outside. At the elbow. Jokic. Curry is inside. Covered by Conley. And a wide open look for Jordan. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Jordan's got 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the Jazz call time here. Emmanuel Mudiay is checked in for Mike Conley. Gobert dishes to Ingles, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Pass to Mudiay. Back to Bogdanovic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Mudiay, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
And Jokic slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And although the team didn't have much success last year, Emmanuel Mudiay certainly got his career back, I thought, Doris, in the right direction.
Well, I think for Emmanuel, he had an opportunity for minutes, and he played as he needed to in order to show that he is a capable player going forward. The tools, I think, have always been there for the former number 7 pick. It's about starting to put it together consistently.
The pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Gobert over Davis, and Gobert with the basket on the assist by Jokic. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Okay, Rudy Gobert, showing your catch-and-shoot game, not just the Stifle Tower.
Mudiay, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Jokic gets it to go.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside, Davis. Passes it to Green. Now O'Neal. Here's Mudiay. No good on the triple. And so it's the visiting team holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. And that one hits back iron. Mitchell's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 8 points for Michael Jordan. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Michael Jordan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Conley, that ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 6.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around. On that low block.
To the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. Yeah, and ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Substitution on the floor. Ryan Hollins.
Get open!
Danny Bennett.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchup?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, team answers.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's remember that Donovan Mitchell's first love was baseball. His father played in the minors, coached in the majors. Donovan himself was a star player in high school. It wasn't until he broke his wrist that he decided to dedicate himself to the game of basketball.
And Doris, you mentioned baseball where he played pitcher and shortstop. But Mitchell doing just fine, I think, in basketball.
No doubt, Kevin. He's come a long way since high school because back then he was a power dunker and defender. But his transformation into an elite offensive player in the NBA, this is just a credit to this young man's work ethic.
Outside, KD. Pass to Manning. It's Oladipo on the wing. Oladipo draws the double. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
From 11 feet away, and it's blocked by Hollins. But he recovers it. Here's Ingles, and he makes that one. Ingles has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I'll tell you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Curry passes to Manning. Oladipo outside. It's stolen by Moutier. Fires from deep. And Hollins pulls it down. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Well, at 6'9", Kevin Durant has made himself a sensational ball handler. How about the ability to break down the defense there?
Now, here's Exum, guarded by Kerr. Knocked away. Here's Manning, guarded by Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So, Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Green. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Moutier. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante Exum. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Hollins. And here's KD for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And 11 points for KD. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell passes to Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Jordan. To the middle. Here's Durant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
And it's sent back by KD. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell, and Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
They get a hand on it. And so it's the visiting team rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. LeBron James is out there with Duncan. And there's Bryant, and it's Durant, and it's Davis. And it takes a 3. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Davis. Kobe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Exum kicks to Niang. Exum passes to Davis. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Exum. Here's Niang. He's guarded by Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Williams-Goss, the pass to Exum. Over Davis. Exum's shot is off.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And he gets the bucket. 16 points for KD.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Jokic, he's checked in for Durant. And that one's good. Williams-Goss.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Duncan trying to break loose. They get it again. It's stolen by Bradley. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him. O'Neal's got his first points of the night. Jokic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
2 shots.
And Jokic drops them both. Utah with the ball. And stolen by James. And the dunk by James.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
O'Neal against James. Outside, Green. Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. Goes up and the dunk by LeBron.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Outside Bradley. O'Neal kicks to Green. Six on the shot clock. Tips it up, and it's Bradley on the follow.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Jokic draws the double. For three, Kobe. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his fourth assist in this one. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Utah. Outside, Green. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. 4 on the clock. Shoots. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
O'Neal against LeBron. Back to Exum. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Snatched up. Kicks it out to James. And there's the pass to Davis. Bradley against Jokic. And it's blocked by Bradley. Exum deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Duncan. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Exum. T right on him. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
The kick out to LeBron. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Exum. To the inside. Bradley. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you. of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jordan. Victor Oladipo is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gobert in at the 4 spot. And for the Kings, at small forward and power forward, it's Ariza and Barnes. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Bagley in at the center position. 5 on the clock. Outside for Jordan. Jokic trying to free himself up. Wade outside. From deep. Offensive rebound. Gobert, the pass to Jokic. Back to Gobert. Over Bagley. The pass to Jokic. And finally, that one's good.
That was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Hield. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Wade against Hield. Outside, Fox. Hield against Wade. Here's Barnes, and it's sent back by Jokic, and they're able to recover.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So he gets them both. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Sacramento. Passes it to Barnes. Now, here's Holmes. He's tightly guarded. And that one, good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Wade. 6 points for Jokic.
I like the awareness on the court from Wade. He's excellent at scanning the floor to set up the open teammate.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento with the ball. And here's Ariza. Good defense by Jokic.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
They're running on up the court. Here's Barnes, and it's sent back by Jokic.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Sacramento grabs the miss. Barnes left side. Over Oladipo, and that one's good. Barnes.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Well, last year, Harrison Barnes traded at the deadline from Dallas to Sacramento. Dallas looking ahead and decided to move Barnes, who was in the midst of a tough season.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. He leads up, finds Joseph. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Joseph looking around. It didn't take much for the Kings, Chris, to jump on the chance to add someone like Barnes.
Yeah, he had a tough year last year, but not too long ago, Barnes was a player giving you almost 20 a night on the wing. Kings see him as a player in his prime to serve as a leader to this young core.
Now here's Curry. His pass is demanded. Outside for Jordan. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Poked away. Joseph against Curry to the right side. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. Hollins with the block.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now, here's Bjelica. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Again, the miss by the King. Giles. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Bjelica. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ryan Hollins. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Sacramento, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Harry Giles. And so he hits both. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Bagley with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Sacramento moving it around. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Joseph.
Oh, the touch, the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
And here's Jordan outside. And no good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Timberwolves leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Here's Bogdanovich. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. Bogdanovich out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Bjelica in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Sacramento trails by 7. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
And some changes here for the Kings. Barnes, he's checked in for Bjelica. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Now, here's Fox. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. They recover it. Holmes can't get it to go in. Oladipo, the pass to man. Curry attacking. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Poke loose. Up top, Bagley. Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
You have to be cautious in how you guard Hield. He's skilled at picking up the contact.
And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Barnes. Gobert with the block. KD looking around. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ryan Howland. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Kings. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Throws it up high, and Hollins with the stuff.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the King. A 12-point game. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up three. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Gobert can't hit. And the Kings with possession. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
You better respect how creative Wade is. He knows exactly where to get his teammates the ball.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Fox passes to Hield. To halt the run. Good D by Wade. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Richaun Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harrison Barnes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hield, and it's Joseph in for Fox. Now here's Wade. Floats it up for Jokic. Bogdanovich with it. Wade picks him up. Latrey. Bogdanovich, no luck.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Bounce pass Joseph. Wade against Bogdanovich. Now Bielitsa. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Bogdanovich, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
From 17 feet out. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Bogdanovich against Wade. For Sacramento, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the first one drops.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
Ariza hits them both. Here's Oladipo. Wade finds Jokic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Free throw, good. Jokic. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Timberwolves with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Jordan is out there with Gobert. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Barnes trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early three.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Fox. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now, here's Dedmon. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Jokic with it. Dedmon defending. Jokic draws the double. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
On the wing, Hield. Wade is covering. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Hield finds Barnes. Oladipo with the block.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Richaun Holmes comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Bagley in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Hield. Over Jordan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Here's Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Richaun Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Barnes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Now here's Curry. Curry on the wing. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. The kick out to Bryant. Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Now Bjelica after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Here's Bogdanovic. Hollins with the block.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Bryant finds Durant, and KD throws it down.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
So it's Sacramento now. Bogdanovic looking around. Pass to Joseph. It's Bjelica. Offline with his three. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Davis is checked in for Bryant.
Davis.
35 seconds left to play in the third. Giles kicks to Bjelica. Outside, Joseph. Again, the miss by the Kings. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And there it is for him.
In one word, Manning's versatile. I mean, he can knock down perimeter shots like that or operate like an expert on that low block.
Now here's Joseph. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And a deep three from Curry. And so it's the visiting team. Up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Farrell. Leiden is out there with Giles. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Joseph in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Banked in off the glass.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
LeBron dishes to Curry. There's the pass to Manning. Duncan scanning the floor. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Farrell, guarded by Curry. And it's Joseph in the corner for the 3. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Joseph's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Lob pass to Duncan. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Outside Curry. Davis against Joseph. Davis kicks to LeBron. Back to Davis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Davis. Duncan, the pass to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Davis. A floater deflected by Jokic. Here's James, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Holmes gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
Farrell passes to Leiden. Shot clock at 6. He can't hit that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And here's Bryant for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Kings. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Dedmon. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Right wing. Here's Duncan. Pass to Davis. Duncan right side. Outside, Kobe. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. So it's Sacramento. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. LeBron outside. Back to Jokic. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Jokic.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Davis. 35 seconds left in the game. Kobe kicks to Davis. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The kick out to Bryant. No good on the 3. Davis against Bielitsa, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Inside, outside, Kobe. There's the 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.